Hello everyone, this is Rex from the Order 66 Hellions, and today I'm doing a video on my mod score improvement strategy. Now, on the itinerary, first we're going to discuss who this video is for. Second, we're going to go over a few tips on how not to farm mods and what mods you should sell. And then third, we're going to get into the meat and potatoes, the mod farming strategy that has 4 subsections. So who's this video for? I'd say 2 groups of players. I am a low spender, so that's just where I identify. And this will also work for a free-to-play player. If you're interested in super high-level gameplay above the Kyber 3 range, you're going to want to adopt a different strategy. This strategy is more guided towards players that have established galactic power, greater than 2 million for people that spend, greater than 3 million for free-to-play players, just so you have a good core of mods to use when adopting the strategy. You also are going to want to have a basic understanding of what mod set should go on each characters. But like I said before, if you're above the Kyber 3 region, this is not going to help you nearly as much as if you're just trying to increase your mod score from something around 1 to about 4. Now, first we're going to talk about what not to do. I would 100% advise against farming mods for mod challenges. Mod challenges give terrible rates on decent mods, and your energy could be spent a lot better elsewhere. You're going to want to farm the mod material nodes. Second, I would advise against upgrading mods that do not have speed secondaries. There are a few exceptions to this category. And lastly, I would not farm mod materials from 9A, 9E, or 9F. When you adopt the strategy that I'm outlining in this video, mod materials from 9A will be completely unnecessary. Meanwhile, mod materials from 9E and 9F are often passively obtained at rates that exceed what's necessary, meaning you're not slicing as many mods up to 6B and A as you would like to think, so you're always going to have excess of the materials on 9E and 9F, so you're not really going to need to farm those. I would advise that you sell all mods in your inventory that do not have speed secondaries, with a few exceptions. I have 4 mods in my mod inventory that do not have speed secondaries, and they're shown below. I would say this is a great idea for overall mod health, because when you have a lot of mods in your inventory that have no speed on them, that are just sitting on low tier characters, for example, so you have a Gear 10 Jedi Consular who's got a bunch of no speed mods on him, what good is that doing you? So I think that every mod that you have, with a few exceptions, should be eliminated if it doesn't have any speed, and you can obtain gold from that, which will help you farm more mods. So here's the mod farming strategy. I'm just going to say in 100 days I increased my mod score by 2.2. I was about a 1.8 and now I'm a little bit over 4.0, and this is a rate of about 0.03 to 0.1 per day, which is extremely quick. That means I'm getting 1 to 3 mods to 15 speed or higher every single day. So first and foremost, the main component of this strategy includes farming credits. You're going to need to use the credits that you've obtained to buy mods from the mod materials store. Now there's 3 places you can obtain credits. You can buy them from the Squad Arena store, you can buy them from the Guild event store, both fleet and regular currency from there, and lastly you can buy from the Cantina. I would stay away from buying from the Cantina, that rate is terrible. The Guild event store, most people are unaware that that sells credits, and the credits are at an amazing price if you're consistently doing the crate raid. Now, last but not least, the Squad Arena store. The Squad Arena store has the best deal. If you're to the point where I am in the game, I'm nowhere close to farming another capital ship, and I have over 5,000 prestige, so that's typically what you'd want to farm, but since I don't have that, I can spend all of my money on credits. And using these income flows of credits, I'm building up about 10 to 12 million credits a day if I hit all my refreshes, and this is going to allow me to buy 4 to 6 mods. that are of good quality every single day without decreasing my credits. And this is just from credits earned from these three currencies. Obviously, there's credit heist events that come around from time to time, and you get passive credits from raids, TBs, territory wars, etc. And those credits will help boost your supply. And some people in the audience that have 1.9 billion credits or 700 million credits, you're going to be able to explode your mod score really quickly if you're sitting on a ton of credits, because this is how you should do it. Mod farming and energy expenditures. I think mods should exclusively be farmed from the mod shop. You're only going to want to purchase 5B and 5A mods showing speed secondaries, with a few exceptions if you're looking for a niche mod for a specific character. I would only purchase mods that have usable primaries. We're going to use our critical thinking skills on this, and we're not going to buy stupid things. And then spend all of the mod energy that you accrue throughout the day on 9B, 9C, and 9D. 9B allows you to slice mods from 5B to 5A. 9C and 9D allow you to slice mods from 5A to 6E and 6E to 6D. And these three ranges, right, are going to allow you to take the most mods from a low speed of about 9 or 10 to a high speed of 15 to 25. So this range right here is ideal for increasing the speed and offense secondaries on mods. So by only purchasing 5B and 5A mods, you're limiting the need to farm certain nodes, as you're no longer going to have mods that require those slicing materials. This drastically increases the chances that you will get a 15 plus speed or 100 plus offense mod, as 5B and 5A mods proc 3 to 4 times. If you land speed on a regular basis, you can assume that each mod is going to average about 9 speed, which is a lot more than farming regular battles. And it decreases the need to farm mod battles such as 9A, 9E, 9F, as stated before. These three nodes right here, the mod battle Holy Trinity, I use a 25, 50, 25 split on them. That's how I expend my energy. So 25% of my energy goes to 9B, 50% of my energy goes to 9C, and 25% of my energy goes to 9D. And I found that this strategy works, as most of the materials necessary come from 9C to take your mods from 5 to 6. Alright, so let's have a little quiz here. What mod would I buy? Now, when you're looking at these mods at face value, there's a few things that you should note. First of all, you've got a tenacity set here that has a speed secondary and a health primary. On the cross right here, you could have a tenacity primary. So in most cases, you're not really going to want a tenacity mod set that has a health percentage primary. So I would pass on this mod. Meanwhile, the second mod here on the left, mod A, it's critical avoidance, which is rare. It's an arrow. It's showing 4 speed, which is good. It's a 5A mod, which is extremely good, and it's got a defense secondary. So I would purchase this mod because it's a low price, it's got an opportunity to proc a lot of speed, and it's going to give you a critical avoidance, which is arguably the rarest primary stat in the game, and on a defense mod, that just increases its usefulness. For people that want to increase the rate of their mod slicing materials, there's a few things that I'd recommend in order to really get your mods off the ground. I purchase 350 crystal refreshes of mods every day. This is great because it allows you to farm more mod currency, more mod slicing materials. That's going to help you get your mods up quicker. Second, the Mark II pulse modulators. Those are going to be a little bit of a bottleneck for some people, so you can buy them in both the shard shop currency and the guild currency for a moderate price. I would recommend purchasing both of those if you can. And lastly, a lot of people neglect this. The Mark II circuit breaker modules are available 5 for 80 crystals in the weekly shipments. In my opinion, this is an extremely good deal if in a crunch you need to work on your mod slicing, because you can get a lot of good mod materials to slice up to 6D very quickly. Where do I spend my money? Part 2. I would talk about bad value. So bad value is any 6E through A mod slicing material that's not a circuit breaker module. Like I said before, most of these materials you're going to obtain passively at a higher rate than you'll be spending them. So you're not necessarily going to need to spend any energy or any crystals or any currency on these mod slicing materials. I would not purchase any mod materials from the GAC store, as you should be spending this money exclusively on Chirotex. And lastly, any value packs. Most of the packs are extremely confusingly worded, so when you end up purchasing them, you don't get nearly the amount of quality that you expect. If you want to spend money on mods, I would recommend just buying a $9, $10 pack of crystals and then using that money towards the things that I stated on the previous slide. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've got any comments, questions, concerns, ideas, or suggestions, you can comment them down below. And if you're looking for a guild, feel free to join my guild, the Order 66 Hellions. Info is in the description.